All right, this is the fourth video. I got cut off on the Screencastify in the last one. But anyway, I was saying these are the copper lines providing the hot and cold water, and the white are where the waste is being removed from the toilet and the drains. Finishing the interior, a lot of times this is when the house starts to look like a house. It's tough to see the room enclosures without drywall or insulation in there. Here you see the insulation inside of the wall. Insulation resists the transfer of heat. So insulation in the summertime helps keep the house cool, and in the winter it keeps the heat in the house and keeps it warm. This plastic that goes over the insulation is called a vapor barrier. This keeps any moisture from inside the house from getting into the insulation and rotting it. The entire inside of the house is insulated and covered with vapor barrier. After the insulation and vapor barrier are attached, we use drywall, and that's what gives us the finished enclosed look. The drywall has to have all of the outlets and lights cut out of it, along with the windows and doors. Once the drywall has been installed, you can apply a coat of plaster for all of the joints, and then you can paint directly over the drywall or paint over the plaster. Here's another example. You can see all of the joints of the drywall have been what they refer to as mudded, which is where they apply plaster and sand it smooth. We can do things like archways by using a variety of small pieces of drywall. Notice that all of the outlets have been cut out. In the ceiling, you see a light fixture that will be there. But now you can see the room coming together a little bit more. After the drywall is all in, we install cabinetry. The walls get painted. One of the last things to be done in finishing is the flooring. We hold off on flooring last because we don't want it to get damaged during construction. Sometimes if the flooring has to be installed before something else, they'll install it and then cover it with some rosin paper or some protective coating to keep it from getting scratched while other contractors are finishing. One of the last steps in finishing the house is finishing the site. Leveling and grading refers to backfilling and getting the ground pitched away from the house to get the water away. Finishing sidewalks, paving the sidewalks and driveways. A lot of times they'll wait to finish the driveways until all of the heavy construction trucks are done. Adding landscaping, planting grass, putting down sod, planting trees and flowers, anything to give the exterior of the house a finishing touch. Here you can see concrete patio being poured and put down. Sometimes in the city, most of the time it's a concrete driveway. If you're in the country, you may have a gravel driveway or an asphalt driveway. But concrete is a common material for patios. Here you see somebody putting down sod. The advantage to sod is that you have grass right away. It's a little bit more expensive, but you get the finished look of a lawn immediately. Sod is just grass that's been cut into sheets, and it gets laid down similar to carpet, and then you water it and it takes and grows. We're going to stop this video here. At this point, you should be able to answer all of the questions in the quiz. If you need to go back and rewatch any of the sections of this presentation, you are free to do so, but you should have enough information now to answer all of the quiz questions.